Alien General, bring in the beast. Human, it's a cute puppy. General Zythara's 4 eyes narrowed as she studied the intelligence report displayed on her holographic console. The Terran prisoner had been unusually cooperative during interrogation, revealing tactical information about human defensive positions with disturbing ease. Too easy, in fact. Her mandibles clicked nervously as she processed the implications. "Commander Vectal," she barked, her voice echoing through the command center of the Hegemony battleship. "What is the status of the human's companion?" The reptilian officer's scales shifted color slightly, a sign of unease among his species. "The creature remains in Containment Cell 7, General. Our xenobiologists are hesitant?" Zythara's voice rose an octave. "We have conquered 17 star systems, and my scientists are afraid of one Terran beast?" Vectal consulted his datapad, his clawed fingers tapping nervously. "The preliminary scans are concerning, General. The creature's genetic structure suggests it's an apex predator. Enhanced reflexes, powerful jaw muscles capable of crushing bone, heightened sensory perception. Our behavioral analysts believe it may be the human's secret weapon, a living bioweapon." The general's 4 arms gestured impatiently. "Bring the human here. I want to understand how they've weaponized such creatures." Minutes later, Captain Sarah Chen was escorted into the command center, her hands bound but her expression remarkably calm. She looked around the alien bridge with curiosity rather than fear, which only increased Zythara's suspicion. "Human," the general began, her translator rendering her words in perfect English. "You have been surprisingly forthcoming with information. We know about your defensive positions, your supply lines, even your evacuation protocols. But you've said nothing about your biological weapons program." Sarah raised an eyebrow. "Biological weapons? I'm not sure what you mean." "Do not insult my intelligence." Zythara slammed one of her fists on the console. "We have your beast in containment. Our analysis confirms it's a perfectly designed killer, enhanced for hunting, tracking, and eliminating targets. How many more of these creatures does Earth possess?" For a moment, Sarah looked genuinely confused. Then understanding dawned on her face, followed immediately by something that made every alien in the room tense. She began to laugh. "Oh my God!" Sarah gasped between giggles. "You're talking about Bailey, aren't you?" "Bailey?" Commander Vectal's scales shifted to a deep purple, the color of confusion in his species. "My golden retriever," Sarah explained, wiping tears from her eyes. "He's not a weapon, he's my pet, a companion animal, completely harmless." The bridge fell silent except for the humming of ship systems. General Zythara's eyes narrowed further. "You expect us to believe that creature is domesticated?" "Bring him here," Sarah said confidently. "I'll show you." Against the protests of her security chief, Zythara ordered the creature brought to the bridge. When the containment unit arrived, every alien weapon was trained on the sealed container. The general's finger hovered over the release mechanism. "If this is some human trick," she began. "It's not," Sarah assured her. "Just maybe step back a little. He gets excited when he sees me." The container opened with a hiss, and Bailey bounded out, a golden blur of fur and enthusiasm. The aliens immediately opened fire, but their energy weapons had no target. Bailey had already crossed the bridge and launched himself at Sarah, knocking her over as he covered her face with slobbery kisses. The shooting stopped. Bailey rolled over, tongue lolling out, tail wagging so hard his entire body wiggled. He looked at the assembled aliens with bright, friendly eyes and let out a happy bark. Commander Vectal slowly lowered his weapon. This is your apex predator?" Sarah scratched behind Bailey's ears, causing his leg to kick reflexively. "This is my best friend. Humans don't see other species as weapons or tools for conquest. We see them as family." General Zykthara stared at the scene before her, a human showing affection to another species simply because it brought her joy. In that moment, she began to understand why every species that had encountered humans either fled in terror or joined their alliance. Bailey woofed again and wagged his tail at the aliens, completely oblivious to the fact that he had just won humanity's most important battle without firing a single shot.